Yeah, so Davila says, hi, money legends, new to this group, new to planning my money. I'm trying to get my wife on board with the money journey, listening to podcasts, etc. She is slow on the uptake. Sorry, I'm going to keep trying to go on. E.g., not really
I'm
interested.
Have to restrain Rachel.
I'm glad that there was an example.
I see why John wanted me to read this now.
She's not really interested, is the example.
A few questions, joke taken. Sharesies versus Rays versus Perla. I want to set up one of these in my wife's name to get her started, invested. Does anyone have pros and cons for each, please? 2, easy ETFs to use, Vanguard versus BetterShares. Does it matter? Thinking about VAS, VGS types. What do other people use? I'm happy with risk. We'll start with a few $1,000s and contribute weekly, monthly. My wife is 44, not currently working due to a medical issue. Want something we can set and check. Finally, any tips on getting my partner involved? Have sent her podcasts, which she said she will listen to, but hasn't. She listens to podcasts every day, but usually about how to get away with murder type things. Sigh. Thanks very much. Can't wait to hear back. Cheers.
Well, Dan.
Okay. Now, I just want to say at the outset, forget question 1 and 2, shares versus Rays versus Perla. Forget to invest the investment options. They're just tactics. It's not strategy. That's solution mode. Imagine this, John. So you do running every day?
I do running, yeah. Is that what you call it?
So in, where are we? Portland. John ran to a pool yesterday and had a swim and ran back.
Did. Very refreshing.
Now, I don't know this situation, so I'll use it as an example. Could you imagine how it would be if you were married to your wife who wasn't doing daily runs and swims with you?
Yes.
You rocked up and said, hey, Amy, I've just purchased you some new running shoes and a road bike.
And some goggles.
And some goggles because I need to get you up to the fitness level that I'm at because that's good.
Yeah. Yeah. No,
how would that go down?
Good analogy. Yeah.
It is a good analogy.
I think, Dan, if you keep using the word slow on the uptake, you might not have a 44-year-old wife much longer. I think you can't bring them kicking and screaming to the fight.
This is... And Dan, look, I will give Dan the benefit of the doubt, okay? And we put the icing on thick here because we're creating entertainment podcast. Dan could be most sincere, trying to do things well. So I'm just going to park that. Now I'm going to get fun. There's bigger problems here, Dan. Like, let's just chill out because you're stepping in to, like, as a household, it might not be most suitable to set up the investment in the wife's name. Dan, you are not setting up an investment for your wife so she can learn. You need to both step back and say, as a household, how do we manage money? How do we invest for the future? We do this together.
Yeah.
Because I think it's more of an example of Mrs. Dan, you don't need to be in the spreadsheets and investing with me, but do you want to know high level that we build wealth?
Yeah.
Like it's bringing them on the journey.
Yeah, the beta shares and the sharesies and the onesies and all those, they're out of the conversation.
Just pump
right
her
now.
super, Dan.
Right.
If you want to, if you want to help your wife and invest for her, put it in a super fund.
Yeah, but I think
I
think it goes even deeper than that, doesn't it? I think it's like we've actually got to step back here and have a good, solid conversation with each other and say, well, what do we want in 10 years? Like, and I'm happy to drive this, but let's stay aligned here, and otherwise we're going to be pushing and pulling, and it's not going to end well.
There are just so many not so many. The whole post is a bit like, this is not good. What's your view, Rach? We've just spewed a whole heap of stuff.
Oh, look, I'm trying to look at it in a positive light because a bit slow on the uptake's a little bit tough. But I think maybe she's not interested in that part of things.
Fine.
And it could be if you're not working and you're not earning money because of a medical issue. I'm guessing your wife might have some other things that are probably her priority at the moment.
Yeah, why are we investing if one person can't work at the moment?
I just feel like there might be a time for investing. You know, I'm pro-investing. I think it's a great thing to do, but I think it's got to be right for everyone in the right time for everyone in the journey. I know if I was on a medical leave, it might be my health take priority over thinking about watching podcasts on investing.
Well, you just you just pause and build cash until they're living in an emergency. At the moment, my wife is not working because she's got health challenges.
Yeah.
We call that an emergency. And when there's an emergency, we pause everything, keep cash heavy, and then two things happen in these type of situations. In a few months' time or in a period of time, usually someone recovers, things go back to normal.
Yeah.
Or in a period of time, we work out the long-term prognosis. And if it is so-and-so can't work in a full-time capacity permanently, well, then we can adjust, go, okay, well, income has reduced. So then we adjust. So I just think, forget Rays, Sharesies or Perla.
So a little bit in Dan's defence, I think what can easily creep into people's lives is we're seeing someone else over here do something that's pretty cool and we want to replicate that.
Yeah.
Or we've grown up in a situation where both in the couple have been on board and it's been smooth sailing and maybe he's not feeling that at the minute and he's a little bit lost. So benefit of the doubt, Dan. But I think, maybe step back, have a good, solid conversation. The medical issue is first priority, and well, what do we want long term? And I'm happy to lead that, but as long as I've got your support and we're on the same page.
And I've seen clients have conversations with their partner a year before they want to do something to plant the seed, knowing that their partner's going to take a long time to join them on that journey. Maybe she just needs some time.
Yeah.
I think Dan needs to read the room, to be honest, because look here, finally, any tips on getting my partner involved? I've sent her podcasts, which she said she will listen to but hasn't. She does listen to podcasts every day, but they're usually true crime or insert thing
Can
here.
you ask if she listens to Crime Junkie? Because I am a fan.
But get this. If you're off work with a medical condition, I'm probably not heaps keen to listen to personal development podcasts.
Well, it's obviously not an interest of hers. So
imagine,
you can't push and scream.
You got Amy the road bike, right? Because she likes riding the yellow bike around with flowers on it down in the Toowoomba shops.
Yeah.
Both bikes.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean because she rides the bike down to get a coffee, doesn't mean she wants the next road bike.
No, it doesn't want to ride up
anyway,
Kosciuszko.
Dan, I'm turning it up for a bit of fun, Dan, but there's also a bit of read the room maybe.
Yeah.
Hopefully that's been of benefit to Dan and everyone else out there who likes listening to true crime.
Yeah. Hey, it's Glenn here. Thank you so much for watching today's video. You made it to the end. Can I ask a favor? Can you hit that like button and maybe hit subscribe if you want to get notified when we release further videos just like this one, whether you watch the Money, Money, Money podcast or Retire Right. And remember, if you want to learn more about investing, I've got an investing book, The Quick Start Guide to Investing, and there's a link in the description to get your hands on a copy. Thank you so much. Bye.